What's up, everybody? Welcome back for some more Noita. So, last time we had a pretty good run going from what I remember, and just as a quick reminder for everybody, we were working through some of the riddles still, and we were right about to attempt to actually solve one of them. So we're doing this one right here actively right now. 3 hands held the broken spell. Deeper, the He forged anew. 4 old friends will mark the way to the end of everything. And so I interpret this as get the broken spell, take it down and forge it in the anvil. 4 old friends, I'm thinking are those statues that go like this in the jungle. End of everything? I don't know. We'll find out. So, let's try to do that. Let's jump back in and see where we were last time. Alright. In we go. Okay, so we're in a holy mountain here. I have extra perk, unlimited spells, all-seeing eye. Rad. We were using homing rock before, but eventually abandoned it. We still have one right here. We have homing rock equipped. We also have a teleport wand here. We have some great stuff. Oh. Weird spell, but look at the damage, chat. Look at the damage. Oh my goodness. Let's just do a 60-minute survival pred, Mira. I could still die at any time and still Noita. We have some other new riddles on dock, by the way, chat, that I can take in, and I will later today, but we're so close to maybe solving this one right now that I want to try to just take a swing at it first. Venomous Curse sitting there is pretty nice, too, by the way. I don't need it just this second, but that is a pretty sweet... That is a pretty sweet, modifier. It's good for damage. For the last day, I went insane because I forgot there was more than one day in the week, so I thought you straight up didn't know it for the week. Oh, no, Mito. Sometimes we do it on Saturday. Sometimes we do it on Saturday, but for the most part, I try to keep Noita Sunday as, like, a thing. You know, that's sort of like my goal. I have the broken spell now. Okay, so let's work towards the anvil. Ooh, wait, I left Tanner Kiwi upstairs. Do I need it? I dropped Tanner Kiwi specifically to make myself pick it back up. I don't know if I need it this second, chat, but I'm gonna bring it anyways. Because I don't have, like, a Lumi or something. We don't have another method of digging. I do have digging bolts now. I would love to put digging bolts on something. But you're not even delivering a payload. We need a trigger. Wait, I still don't even have a fucking trigger, Chad. That's brutal. Okay, there's Tanner Kiwi. You have a trigger in you? I left you in the ceiling. No, you have more digging bolts. Okay, so we just got the digging bolt. That's a great spell, though, Chad. If we can just slide a digging bolt onto our damage, like onto our payload, that legitimately enables us to kill certain enemy types that are, you know, specifically difficult to kill. So, I think it's with this wand we have right now is interesting and good, but for general just longevity, we probably do want to work towards a more boring normal wand that's like triggers, you know, a chainsaw and a digging bolt on it. With just a bunch of added damage. Pretty nice though, man. Not too freaking bad. God, it's so nice to come back to a run where we just like already have, you know, telly and digging. You just kind of move around the map, no bullshit. That Polly? Eek. Pretty scary there. I really figured I would have killed all these guys. Pheromone, don't break that. Pheromone potion we should try to keep. Holy shit. All right. Yeah, this one's great. This one's great. Yes, the cheese. It's great cheese. Yeah, I forgot how amazing this wand was. Very good. Very, very good, chat. Don't kick. I was about to kick right there. Who needs a normal wand? Yeah, this is the wand right here. The experimental wand I got from the lake house. Just experimental wand 1, not experimental wand 2. I see you, bro. Right. Good. We have summon portal now. It's unlimited. So we could just put it on like something. We could cast that every time we cast one of these. Although it adds cast delay. Put it with a double. Put it with a double with the chainsaw at the front of one of these. Take away its cast delay and just cast it every single time you teleport. That could genuinely be a strat. I once died from the anvil laser pulse. Oh, so did I, Yan. So did I. And not only did I die from the anvil laser pulse, it was at a time when there was like there was a lot of money on the line for a bet. And I like wormed my way all the way down through the walls. I was gophering through the walls to stay safe and make it to the anvil to pay out the believers. If I did the anvil successfully, I would have paid out or whatever, but I blew up and died. It was genuinely like horrible. Very funny, but I was pissed. Genuinely upset. Those deaths also kind of hurt the worst, because I think I remember getting to that footage and trying to see if I could make a short out of it, but it was the kind of thing that had too much build-up to even really be, like, captured as a highlight, you know? Because I could, like, clip just the death moment, but it didn't really give you the weight of how much build-up there was to it. There was a lot of build-up. Trying to kill me to suggesting doing this wand that you knew already could be done, already used and discovered before. That's because I wanted you to have just a little bit less fun, Mito. You come into my chat, you choose to ooh speak all the time. You actually haven't ooh spoke at all today. Never mind. Forget what I said. A loss. All right, take me back up here. But it's also more fun when I think of the wand. Sometimes I do want wand ideas, though, because I'm a hypocrite. Okay, here. Move you along, more. Is this gonna hurt me? Nope. And now, very not cumbersome for me to test that. Very not cumbersome for me to test that. I'm sick, so the ooh will be occasional. That's interesting to know that that's a thing. That's one of the contingencies. All right. What do you have on you? You have a triple, which I like, but not really enough to climb all the way up for it. Swooner! Alright. The ooh gets out of hand, just sneeze at the person, problem solved. What if they like getting sneezed on, Yan? Getting sneezed on is 100% a kink. Booger kink is not even out there, I feel like, in terms of kinks. You know what I mean? We all fuck with boogers every day. What if they sneeze back? Hey, what's up, Lobster? Welcome in, buddy. Happy Sunday to you. It's Noita Day. I'm picking my nose right now. Yeah. Point in case. For case in point. Yep. Wiki level of Noita, learning about some utterly insane wand tech's gonna be great. Yeah, that'll be fun. Pick your friend, you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose. That depends. I feel like really tight homies, you can pick each other's noses. Dude, there are always more Hisi. It's actually crazy. Hey, heart. All right. It's like they fucking live here or something. It's like their fucking base. All right. Oh, wait. I should get that heart over there. What is hurting me? Come on, brother. Just a little bit of damage, up to 305 max health, which is still not a lot, chat. We are absolutely not in, like, very strong territory. Mosquito eggs on an abandoned water-filled tire? That's so specific. Do you abandon tires and fill them with mosquito babies because you want to watch the world burn, Mito? Don't do that. Everybody hates mosquitoes. Haven't we? Isn't the whole thing about like, oh, well, we need them for the ecosystem. Isn't that not even true? Couldn't we replace mosquitoes with just like other better bugs? I swear to God, somebody figured that out. $52 hundo? I guess we should just leave, honestly. We're kind of farting about at this point. Well, I mean, there's still more Hisi base to explore. Could have pheromone that healer guy. Would have made chat very happy. Mosquitoes aren't real. They're the Mandela effect. Yeah, okay. Like the cornucopia on the Fruit of the Loom shit. Yeah, all right. Hey, a wand. Maybe this wand's gonna have Giga Nuke on it, chat. No, it is. It's all right, though. It's very fast, but 4 slots is bad. There you go. Dude, long range cast is just so nice. I know I'm preaching to the choir here, but, you know. All right, let's just leave, man. We gotta. I don't remember if we've taken the heart from downstairs, and I want to conserve some damn HP. We have not taken this heart. Nice. That does mean that we're gonna need to fight dick shit here, though, right? Yeah, it does. That means we haven't taken the perk, though. Explosion immunity, yes, sir. Yes, sir. What is happening? Rock. Or no, rock doesn't work against Scott. No! 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 Dude. Didn't back roast you like a chestnut? I was really trying to get out of there, chat. I was. No, fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. I know, I guess we needed more rapid fire. That was the problem, huh, Yan? I was just thinking about that in my head. I was like, why was our wand not strong enough? Why was our wand not strong enough? Yeah, I think I probably fought too long, Mira. I fought too long. When I had health, I should have just gotten the fuck out of there. Because I knew my wand 1 wasn't killing him. My wand 2 wasn't killing him. Shit. Oof. Damn, dude. We didn't have a Scott solution. Scott's HP more than Crunch's. I guess maybe I should have tried to hit him with the Pahasilma, but then I would have been right in his fucking face. Once again, chat, I don't want to be boring, but that makes me feel like I should have just gotten a goddamn machine gun wand. Stop getting creative. A machine gun wand would have killed him in 1 second. God damn it, dude. God damn it. We crafted a cool wand and we were punished for it. All right, well, fuck you, doubters. You get paid. Damn it, dude. What's up, Deflo? I teleported out of the HM. Shields were stopping the balls from accelerating. Think you were more aggressive about triggering Steve in the first place than I am? Stop being creative or stop pissing off the gods? Yeah, I don't know. Everybody... A bunch of people had said to me that they kill Steve every single time. People... I feel like a bunch of people have just been like, yeah, I kill him every time. Yeah, we're in London now. Getting on the next prediction, everybody. Do we survive 60 minutes? Freeze shot on a wand. Yeah, I know you guys love freeze shot. I know chat loves freeze shot. Your freeze shot stands. There are lots of ways we could have dealt with Steve. I'm just remarking on the fact that that wand was shockingly bad at it. I'm just referencing that that one was shockingly bad at it. Doing a new riddle for a new run? That could be fun. Especially because I feel like I don't have any leads on the Opus one anymore. Mira, do you want to feed me one of those ones you were talking about earlier? Fine, collapsing a couple HMs if I'm early enough and don't have a way out, yeah. Cookie scotchalism? Sure. Yeah, Mina's just monochromatic here. You know what? I don't even care. Just be lazy. Hey, Sister of the Sea, welcome back. Before you ask, don't worry, sister. We did the schedule. Sir, yes, sir. Find the rock does work, but only when he's not in dig mode. So if I had fired the rock from before, it would have shot through him because he wouldn't have turned on his, like, annihilate everything around me thing. Like how Squidward has to turn on his annihilate everything around me. Yes, I'm streaming tomorrow. Mortal Shell 2 and Mina. Where the fuck did that tablet go? I think it despawned, bro. All right. Yeah, tomorrow, I put Mina on Friday as well, but we might beat it tomorrow. I don't know. But honestly, I'll probably leave it on Friday because I'll want to go back and do more completion shit, even if we do beat it. Being real. That's so much issue with things disappearing outside your spawn bubble. Yeah, it does. Stuff can despawn in this game pretty easy if it falls far off screen or you're like moving really fast or something. Also, by the way, y'all are always talking about rain cloud should make this skull do stuff. What is a fog cloud but, you know, a rain cloud that's just a little more shy? Weird, kind of weird world, Jen. Just bad at moving things around. Yeah, that's fair. Emerald Tablet of Thoth, which does not work for the purposes of the Giga experimental wand. A little less serious cloud, yeah. I love betting for your victory while preaching your demise. It's peak. Well, I'm glad you enjoy it, Mito. Alright. Getting very used to doing the Mira start all the time, and frankly, having the acceleration right away is pretty peak, chat, because that just speeds the whole thing up significantly. I do want to play peak again. Ooh, I gotta text the boys. I gotta text the boys and see if they're down on Thursday for more Big Walk. They didn't write it like that. In Greek, the name of thought is uwu. You didn't pronounce victory of preaching? Yeah, well, that's the concession. I allow Mito's uwu speak, despite it being cringe and annoying, because Mito, unfortunately, is funny. But I refuse to verify it by speaking it all the time. You know what I mean? I will translate it. Good to go, boss? Hell yeah, Mira. Thank you. We'll pull that up in a second. Let me get up here. Let me get up here and do my business. Holy shit, the fog's getting thick. Oh my god. What the hell? Oh, it's... Dude. I, like, can't fucking see in here, bro. This is actually crazy, chat. Peak, is Butter gonna die again? Yes. Thicker than oatmeal. I'm just gonna keep doing this. This sucks, though. We're wasting the rest of our potion, but oh well. I'm trying to, like, you know, hook onto the edge. Average walk to the chippy in it, bruv. Yeah, this is what it looks like at 4 p.m. on a summer day in London, chat. Alright, good. Fuck! It's time to meditate? I'm actually kind of like, what do we do? Hey, what's up, Stripe? I know, they really upgraded the graphics. Because, like, I don't know that... Hold on. That's where it is. We need to hit the rock. But I can't see, like, how far I've dug into it. Like, if I get one successful hit, it will then be hard to keep, you know? Like, I think that was a successful hit. Because is the weather just going to change with time? Doesn't want you to use the Mira way this run, I guess. But we came all the way over here, man. Any Noita heads, like, I'm actually asking, is this going to just go away? Fog and the nighttime? Yeah. No? Okay. Yeah, I guess we gotta just give up on this. I don't think fog goes away. Okay. Well, there you go. Gotta get a light source to see through it, maybe. Think it's getting dark. This is gonna be fun. Or worm blood. Maybe worm blood. All-seeing eye spell. Yeah, we're not gonna solve it by just like waiting around. Basically, is the point. Early Walmart got light. Can we even get down there? The tablet gives out some light. There's Crunchpuff. I like to play games where you hit stuff with your knees because you can't see shit. Yes. Wait, why can I see good now all of a sudden? Alright, it's coming back. Monochrome Mina returns. the seeing good? Comparatively, yeah. Okay, here's the problem zone. Look at that, chat. The tablet. How am I not landing in the rock area, man? Hey, 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 hey. We're in here. Fuck. Let's just get we're wasting time here. We're wasting time here. You're saying the weather does change, Sabaris? All right. We're wasting time here. I don't think we're going to make it down to Walmart either, Chad. I've got no way to dig down there besides my 10 dynamite. I feel like, I don't know, do I want to use 10 dynamite for that? We could go get the worm eggs, and we could try to get worm vision and then come back. That's real. But that's kind of a lot of running around. A precious believer win. And yes, let me check out that riddle, actually. Let me check out that riddle for while we're walking. And then depending on how much I want to think about it, why are you guys confused? In the first 7 hours into two hours for the Noita? Let's go. Dipping into the mines and hoping for a light? That could be a play. All right, we're going to look at the new riddle, chat. We got a new riddle up. All right, here we go. This was inscribed by Vanilette. This is waiting light, chat. All right, here we go. Let's reveal the tablet. I'm not going to click the name yet. Bring the treasure here. So it's a most assorted hoard. A wealth of curiosities, each with its own reward. Just means bring lots of different stuff to where it says bring the treasure here, which is the island directly above the mountain. That's what this feels like this is telling me. Bring a bunch of different stuff here. Throw a bunch of different stuff down on top of the island. I've thrown there. I've gone there with the work, and that has given me like the new game plus option before. Interesting. I wonder if this is like a single solution thing, or if it is just broader like that, meaning like you should throw more stuff there. Throw some shit on them tits. You guys see, was that a lightning flash? Oh? Right now, I don't really have any treasure, unless this Emerald Tablet of Thoth is treasure. Wayne Puff time. Oh, you guys didn't even see the game there. There was like a lightning flash, but I didn't even let you see. It wasn't super important. I wonder what other treasure it means, though. What constitutes treasure in this game? We could think about that in a few ways, right? You could define treasure as anything that could come out of a treasure chest. In which case, throwing down a bottle of water up there should do something. I don't think it would, but we could try it. Similarly, gold would be treasure, spells would be treasure, wands would be treasure. But maybe it's not that exact. Maybe it's more specific about what treasure is. We know one interpretation of it right now is going up there with the work. I believe we successfully diagnosed that. I could be wrong, but didn't we do a thing where we like dropped the work downstairs and then went back up there and the new game plus option went away? I think that's a thing. I'm actually asking chat if anyone remembers. So that gives us one idea of something that does qualify as quote-unquote treasure. What else could? I feel like I tried throwing the crystal key there, but I don't remember. That definitely feels like treasure, as does the little music note. You had to kill yourself with piss. Yes. I did test that, and that was, yeah, okay. And for what it's worth, we know that I keep referring to it as like the work or whatever, but it might not have been that. It might have been like Red Lion or whatever, you know? There are other things that look like the work, or like, was one of them called like the salt? I feel like there's ones you pick up that are like similar. And I wonder if each one has its own reward. Maybe that's what the riddle's telling me. Yeah, the funny steering wheel. I need to piss on you. I'm not convinced that a water potion would do it. Though, to be fair, there's no mechanical difference between a water potion and just a lot of water. What would happen if I started, like, carting just bottle after bottle of water back here? Like, genuinely not expecting anything to happen off of bottle 1. Believers would win the pred. It feels like very little water built up there, because it's evaporating too fast. Bringing the bottles back won't work. Bringing the bottles back won't work. Look how fast it's evaporating. Because apparently even in the Foggy Dick Devil, it's still like... Or it's Foggy Dick Desert. I wonder if it's because I need to fill this. What if it's because I need to fill the eyeball with water, chat? What if it's because I need to fill the eyeball with water? And would the water inside of the eyeball still evaporate? Hey, what's up, OG Dogmaster? Welcome back. Because you could do that with a rain cloud spell if you, like, spawned it, like, on it, you know? If you spawned the rain cloud, like, here, it would fill up the inside of the eye. Why do you think you need to fill it with anything? Because a chatter explicitly said at one point, use rain cloud on the skull in the desert. And I was like, oh, man, I wish you hadn't told me that. But can't take it away. Blue meth Dharma wheel for real? And so I'm thinking about what's the actual thing that needs to happen. Because I doubt the actual answer is just rain cloud needs to be cast near this. It's an enormous amount of water needs to appear on this skull. This skull needs to be hydrated in some way. Bringing skull fucking to a new level. Yeah, filling it with balls. But if I were to try to fill the eyeball, if that were my theory as to what to do with it, I could accomplish it by digging under it and then upwarping water into the eye socket. It would probably still evaporate inside of the eye socket though, so I'd need to bring like 4 water bottles with me if I don't have a rain cloud spell or like some other like water trail on rock or something. Wizards aren't so different from gooners. Everyone's a gooner at the end of the day, chat. Some of us just repress it. You know what I mean? People are all holier than thou, and then they go ahead and they look at paintings of Eve with, you know, like a fig leaf over a vagina, and they fucking goon their balls off. We're all the same. Some people are truly asexual. That's true. That's true. Absolutely fair. Literally no rebuttal from me there. We're all edging until we goon, then immediately start edging again. Thus is the you know, the flux and flow of life. All right, let's go dip into the mines. Well, shit moment. Yeah, you gotta know when you're wrong. That's something I never want to lose track of as a streamer, chat. As a streamer, it's kind of your job to huff your own farts a little bit, because you gotta just have consequence. You gotta have confidence, you know, in your own bits. But every now and then, you gotta be like, well, shit, chat, you're right. I may hate you for it, but you're right. Doggone, a mysterious darkness? Oh, great. Fucking sick. Thanks. Gooning's only gonna get worse in the coming decades? What are you talking about worse? You're not excited to get to fucking blow your nut to your customized AI girlfriend every night rather than talking to human beings? Come on, Yan. Get with the future times, buddy. You gotta lean. You gotta, you know... We gotta find ways to feed the shareholders while still getting our AI sluts. The can't see shit run today, yeah. Yep. Lean in, bruh. You don't know when you're wrong, you're probably not right a lot. That's true. The lobster, I prefer to jork it to shrimp sluts. Okay, well, either way, AI can generate that too, buddy. You know what I mean? Type shrimp with big tits into chat GPT. You'll kill a penguin and get something that you can empty your balls to. Nice. On the bright side, you can do some tablet kicks. I can do some tablet kicks, which I enjoy doing. Alright. Balls, I don't have those. Lobster's eyeballs kind of look like balls. They're at the end of, like, eye stalks. Cookie about how many different treasures works? No. Don't tell me that. I barely even gotten started cooking on that riddle. I appreciate you asking, though. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. I have teeth in my stomach? Dude, that's ridiculous. That's just ridiculous. You're not wrong, Ian, unfortunately. Called a gastric mill? That's disgusting. Lobster's all testy because he recently molted. That's how lobsters do? What do you mean by do? Don't British people call a party a do? Oh, I'm having a do this weekend. We're gonna drink tea and talk about how much we fucking love the Queen. And tea. You know what I mean? Don't be glib. Nah, I like being glib. Stag do. Yeah, stag do. Alright, how we miss the Queen. Oh yeah, I forgot. Aren't you guys ruled by a baby now? Or is it a super old guy? It's one of the two. Doesn't really make that much of a difference, by the way. Reticent notice he's undamaged. Don't forget the digestives, yeah. No, you're confusing us with you. Hey, Squirrels, thanks for the gifted sub, buddy, to OG Dogmaster. Thank you so much, Squirrels. That's really nice, dude. Thank you, thank you. British stag doos are pretty hated here? Really? Why? Pinface is the man of the peoples, I've heard, yeah. Basically, people just getting rowdy. I remember I met some really nice dudes on a stag do when I was in Dublin. I was in like a 5-person hostel room, and it was me and 4 guys who were all there together on this stag do, chat. This is alright. They come here to get shit-faced, leave a mess, and leave? I'm honestly just honored that you're hating another culture for that's not Americans. That's kind of our thing, usually. Alright. $65, which is not great. I only have 50 gold. Do this. No, Nutter, no hate. I'm trying to avoid engaging any deeper in politics I don't know about. I have no idea about British politics, so I'm not going to comment on them at all. I probably should know more. All right. Okay. Actually earned some money. 65. Like that movie with Adam Driver where he shoots dinosaurs with a rifle. We know that the Parliament is not a type of cheese. No, it's probably a type of tea, though. I could imagine Parliament tea being a thing. Like, oh, you're drinking Earl Grey? It's past 11:15 in the morning. It's only Parliament from then until 12:10. You know? Parliament is a cigarette. It is a cigarette, and it's got that little scoop on the end. That legends say is for cocaine, but my buddy says is because back in like World War I and World War II, it made it easier for machine gunners to bite down on it and smoke it while firing a machine gun. Which I don't think is true, but I do think is hilarious. You like asbestos? Hell yeah. First you scoop up the coke, then you fire your machine gun, yeah. Cup of Earlshire Parliament pre-supper. You guys don't even call it supper. Don't you call your dinner tea because you like to just lie? A lot of nothing going on here, man. Very cavernous. Ooh. Love that asbestos cigs were a genuine product in the 50s, but at the time they knew it was causing super cancer. It's all for that dollar bill, baby. Supper, tea, dinner, call it whatever. Supper and dinner are both a thing here. Tea is not. And dinner is definitely way more common than supper, I'd say. But they're both, at least in my anecdotal experience, you know? Fern Gully? Nope, I just sat in that. Do you love a grilled Earl Grey? If I were to order chai tea, would that be offensive? No, I don't think so. I got nothing against any individual kind of tea, just the organization of it as a whole. Just the fact that somebody was like, we need to make water worse. Water's great. Bro. We're up to 200 HP, floor 1. That's pretty good, at least. He has water with drug leaves? Why are they drug leaves? They're just leaves. I guess they have caffeine in them. I guess that's a drug. Coffee is bean soup. It's true. Good bean soup. I like beans. I like beans in general, chat. They're the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. What's not to like? What's not to love? Weed tea. I drank weed tea one time. Not my favorite method of THC consumption. Not gonna lie to you. I'm an old school guy. You know what I mean? I like just lighting it on fire and smoking it. So much fucking toxic sludge everywhere, bro. You don't like beans now? Never heard that version before, really? They're good for your heart. The more you eat, the more you fart. I've heard that one too. Yeah, both got good mileage on the schoolyard. In the schoolyard. You minx. I will get you with the tablet. My God, brother. Where did those hammocks go? I would like to hunt them. That was so much violence. Oh my God. Chat. Chat. Woo! Oatmeal is in the back. Yeah, he's being a good boy for once. Fuck. Ooh. I mean, edge of my seat. That was a good one. Permanent shield? Yo, yes. Permanent shield, I think, not like the most common S tier pull, but I think permanent shield, like, it's like high A tier. For sure. It's like high A tier for sure. It's projectile. Yeah, and if you get several of them, like by perk maxing, it's genuinely insanely strong. But that's more of like a conditional, which is why I feel like it's like high A tier. Because just taking it once is still good. It still saves you from a polybolt. But having a couple of them to where you can like recharge and basically not get hit by projectiles anymore is insano. Orbit Lumi? Yeah, I'm going to take the Orbit Lumi, don't worry. Or is this going to make it so I can't afford it? I guess you're right, it is. You're right. Good, I saw that and stopped. Thing is, it can't even hang. It's sweet, though. These stickers are cute. Got our best mana charge. You're 54, 270. That's real. That's real Lumi. The telly also could have gotten us out of here, though. Polly can get us out of here. Doesn't make it super great to come back, though. See, and this is where I'm doing it again. What a weird wand sprite, by the way. This is where I'm doing it again, where I kind of want to just fucking kill Steve. Then I could buy more stuff here. You know? I kind of want to just kill Steve, chat. I even have a projectile shield for it now. What do you guys think? Should we kill Steve? No, nah. I think save it, okay? And I don't really know what we do with the stuff we have. We don't have much to build. I should have bought the telly. I shouldn't have listened to Mito. I shouldn't have bought the telly. That was a mistake, chat. I could use concentrated mana to make the telly better. But then we're relying on concentrated mana. Just legit, like, do something like this. Runs out fast, though. The That's ass. Uh-oh, chat. We kind of got nothing good to fight with right now. Kinda got nothing good to fight with. How does it fire out of mana? Need to buy it. I was just pogging. You still unemployed, Crunch? Yes, Nutter, I'm still unemployed. TNT is great for digging. TNT is great for digging, and I have a lot of it. Worth having one of you around? Musician, so he's advanced unemployed. Yeah, I'm a musician and a streamer, the most profitable careers on the planet. Okay. I don't know, man. Like, genuinely, the orbit thing's funny, but I'd kind of rather just have my regular, like, Lumi digging here. But I don't actually need it. What I think we should do is I think this is a good call. Load it up with dynamite, and then we'll dig with that, and we'll fight with this guy. Gives to Mahe, though? Yeah, whatever. It's still not going to be easy to hit with, and it's, what, 3 damage? It's not like a lot, right? Like, let's say I go like this on it, you know? I guess it'll be good to fight with, right? I guess it'll be good to fight with. We're just gonna run out of mana fast. Oh shit, yo, Nutter. Dude, that's too kind. Thank you, man. Thank you. I didn't know where you were going with that. That makes sense now. That all ties it together. Thank you, man, for 5,000 bits. Holy shit, dude. Thank you so much. That's a lot. That means a lot to me. Thank you, thank you. I really obviously can't actually use the support right now, so thank you, buddy. That's big. Thank you, man. You just bought Leah and I the luxury of, like, getting to, like, get some Chinese food or something some night. Thank you, man. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for hanging and for contributing, buddy. It means a lot. Thank you for the support. Just devil advocating? Yeah. If we take one of you out. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, it's going to be so annoying to hit with, you know? I think we keep the wand around for now. Squirrels and Nutter tag team for real. Genuinely, yeah, thank you guys. I really, really appreciate it. You got Chinese on meat tonight and it's all good? That's true. Maybe we will. That used to be a thing, Sunday night Chinese, but we haven't been doing it as of late. I really, thank you, buddy. I don't want to overthank, but it means a lot. Thank you. Okay, let's use Chaotic Poly to get out of here. Hey, what's up, Moonsan? That wand is attractive. Or hold on, I should fill up with Water first. Moonsan, hope you're doing well, buddy. Good to see you. For Mira? Okay. More feed for the win. Do all that. Good. Now, let's make our little, you know, kiddie pool. Well, Steve's pissed. Steve's pissed, unfortunately. The weekend has been good. It's been fun, man. Yeah, okay, game. I really couldn't even control there. I was hitting buttons. You could, like, kind of steer a little bit, but not much, it seemed. Maybe it's like a momentum thing. Fish one day and your bloody confusion, I will mumble, but for the fish. Alright. Yeah, I can probably just ignore him up there, but that does mean he's gonna show up in the next HM. Like, damage is done, you know? Steve is pissed. That's a... What's done is done. Look at that land. Look at that land. Whoop. Quest progress? We haven't made... Yeah, you can get the link to the riddles, Nutter. But we didn't get to try the broken spell one last time because we died. Unfortunately, all of these awesome riddles also require heavy time investment because Noita's just that kind of game. Where you can invest 3 hours trying to get close to testing a riddle and then you die. He was never the main issue? No, but he is still an issue now, and now Scott's gonna be here sooner. You know? Scott's gonna be here sooner, which sucks, but I guess I could at least go get the telly and open this. Like, I can just go back now. Come here, buddy. Good kick. Okay. How are you? You're okay. Do I want the others? You have heavy spread, which I like. That's about it. When does the tablet work naturally off rip? The tablet's worked a bunch of times off rip. What are you talking about, Mira? Tell me you're looking at Minecraft without telling me you're looking at Minecraft. I remember very distinct times, several times, literally waiting above his spawning portal with my tablet in hand and killing him the instant his brain materialized. Do not disrespect my history because of your disattention. Thanks for being here, Mira. I appreciate you. I kind of do like the heavy spread. How to delay Scott a bit? Nah, I'm okay, Night Penguin. No cookies for right now. All right. She even put the U in color because she really wanted to piss me off, chat. Now what do I actually do? I could just put Telly on something. Certainly not fucking Orbit. Mira. Thank you for the 30 bits. I really just want the Telly, but I don't even know what to put it on. I kind of would rather on you. Because this is only 2 slots. Like, this one sucks. You know? I guess here's what we do. Put the Telly on here and put the 2 of you guys on here, and then I'm fine losing you. Right? Instant frontal lobe I'm making strat. It worked. Once again, I know I toot my own horn all the time, but I'm not trying to. I think that I've earned the right to toot my tablet kicking horn. I'm pretty good at tablet kicking. All right. After Stevulus outwits the statue, we've done that too. Tablet. Orbit cloud. I want to get up and test the rain cloud, chat. That's not even a riddle, but I want to test the rain cloud on the skull because we've been told it does something. We've been told it does something, so that's worth testing, right? When's Gizmo starting to feed you for your work? Thanks for all you do. I do try to... Let you in behind the curtain a little bit, Nutter. I try to show Mira great amounts of appreciation. We very much recognize how much she does around here. Clouds do nothing but be a-holes? I like clouds. I love a good cloudy day. Sun's not just fucking beating up your eyebrows. Can't toot if factually true. Coke puff. You know, the most recent time I was offered cocaine, I turned it down, Nito. What does that tell you about Coke Puff? I turned Coke down one time. That's pretty good, buddy. Get. Oh my goodness. Look at this guy. He looks like a metal band logo. Whoa. Kind of an ass wand, but it's got good stuff. Coke Puff is hibernating. Bro, do love a good browbeating. Yeah, I guess. Do I drop the orbit wand? The orbit wand's not that good, man. I mean, if we got like an add mana, it would suddenly become very good for Lumi, to be fair. My check is the mail. I am okay. Yeah, I'm not going to fire it as is, but the triple spell's good. It's a big backpack, and triplicate bolt is good. Fire it. We could drop our dynamite for it and keep the orbit wand. But we could also just leave the orbit wand here and come back for it later. There it is. So scary. It will instantly kill you. Yeah, no, I shouldn't fire it. Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Tablet kicks are just the best feeling in the game, bro. Because there's that slight... There's like, you know, 15 frames between when you throw it and when you kick it. So you feel it, like, speed up. So you feel it speed up, and it's so good. It's so good. I do kind of want to work Rail Cannon Puff. You know what always helps the levels of danger? Saw, yeah, especially Giga Saw Blade. Or trade every Lumi in the world for tablet kicks. They're just fun. It's such a, like, fun thing in the game. Alright, now let's actually use the triplicate bolt a little bit, because it is a very good spell. I would argue it actually does everything we're using dynamite for right now. I would argue it does everything we're using dynamite for right now. And then let's use this guy down here as a backpack. And I'm going to put 2 trip bolts on you. And then if I end up dropping you, whatever. I've got like a trillion more. I've got like a trillion more. Put a couple Lumies down here. We have some of you on the bar as well. One of you down here. You're kind of just trash. Put plasma beam on the bar. In case we fire this fucker. That is a long fucking wait, man. That is a long wait. What are the optics on this? Damn, out of mana, it sucks. It's really good before that. Impact frames. Whoops, other way? That's great. That's great. No need to get fancy with it, chat. Just load this fucker up. Keep you around. Keep you around. That's all we need. Although, actually... You, bitch. Take this back. How about one of these guys to get through some of the metal walls in KFC? Right? Like that? Or we could at least use it as a Lumi if need be. Go eat, please don't die while I'm away. I won't. Promise. I'm done dying in Noita. Perfect for teleporting into the tower. Yeah, literally. Wand like this, genuinely very good in coal mines. All right. Woo. Thanks, Crunch. You're welcome, Mira. Yo, keeping the Lumi Telly around. I mean, Lumi Telly is genuinely good. It's kind of just like Temu long distance telly. Alright. Keep moving, slow and steady. Not the most exciting gameplay, but by God, if it's safe, chat. Or safer, I guess. It's never really safe in Noita. This is pretty responsible. This is a lot of coal, though, huh? Yeah, long telly kind of sucks, but it's better than no telly. Ooh, what's down here? I like how shooting gunpowder is fine. Doesn't feel like that's how that should work, but I guess I don't know. I'm not a gun guy. Ooh, freeze shot, and dude, that's some fucking mana charge, dog. That's some fucking mana charge. All right. All right. This is what floor 2 in this game is, chat. It's like go out 5 feet, go back. Go out 5 feet, go back. Spell delivers joules, not Fahrenheits. Joules are big right now. They're what feed your weapons in Mina. You need joules for that, so they're big on the mine. I mean Mina the Hollower, not this Mina. Alright, doing okay on health, by the way. Only taken 18 damage since the heal, 9 of which was from cunt face up there, Steve. Alright, go up through the squiggly squammy. And now, off freeze. Homebringer teleport bolt, kind of crazy. Now, $120 or 30, 30, 30. Okay. 90. One fewer. 1. 2 is the sweet spot, baby. Oh yeah, it's shuffle. It's shuffle. It's shuffle. It's shuffle. Not worth fucking with it like that. Illuminator. It's great. That's great, Lumi. The thing is, now I like all my wands. That's our only problem, chat. Oh, she purring. I like all my wands. That's a problem. Right now, we have nothing to drop. Right now, we have nothing to drop. Nothing on you is essential, is it? Let's load you up with stuff. Some extra stuff. Take the stuff I actually care about. Take the stuff I actually care about, and then we'll just leave you here as like a little care package that maybe we can come back for someday. Right? That's reasonable, I think. And if we're leaving it, I guess take one of you and put Plasma Beam Orbit back here. And then fly up into the ceiling, leave this in the ceiling so enemies can't get it. Now I have room to at least pick up a Wand. Because I want all these options, right? Called strategy, chat. I know some of y'all have never seen it before. It's so nice being able to kick, not having Tanner Kiwi, man. I love kicking in this game. Kicking is such a potent mechanic. It's another funny juxtaposition that Noita offers, I think, right? Where Noita's like, you can do all this amazing stuff with magic, but like kicking is one of the strongest things in the game. Kicking's like one of the most multifaceted, like multi-use, you know? Stay safe. All right. Acid potion. Blood potion. JP, look away, buddy. Don't look. Don't look, JP. Here's what we do with this guy. Pick this up. Pick this up and let's go store this in the ceiling over here. Water. Hey, projectile shit. Ooh. For some reason, Telekick seems undervalued. I undervalue Telekick. That's totally fair. I feel like Telekick could absolutely be strong, and I kind of just don't like it and don't use it because of that, and that's stupid. God, having a functioning Lumi is so nice. Telekick, telekinetic kick, Beefy. The perk? Or is it just called telekinesis? Whatever it is. But it makes your kick telekinesis. Oh. Stay still. Guy shoot 100 triplicate bolt from plasma ornament. The game lagged out, but when it came back, the section of the world was gone. That's funny. Oh, I wasn't looking at the ceiling. I was close. Hey, what's up, Wash? Welcome in, buddy. Happy Sunday to you. Happy Noita Day. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Bro. I had to just make it out of there. I had to just make it out of there, man. Yo, Dark Fox, thank you for the follow. All from one TP bolt. That was... Dude, that was insane. That was... I need a fucking smoke. That was actually insane, brother. That, like, I'm so lucky I made it out of that. I am so lucky I made it out of that. Genuinely. I was like... This is how... Like, it was... I said it. I was like, we're done. We're done. We're dead here. We're dead here. But we somehow fucking stayed alive. Single Lumi TP, yeah. We did it. We made it out, baby. Intentional luck is just skill. We made it out. We might die on our way to the Holy Mountain. But just getting out of... We were at, like, the back end of fucking Kush Caverns. Because I panicked. I teleported it, and then I kept teleporting in other directions afterwards. Man. Woo. What a fun game Noita is, dude. What a fun game Noita is. This is gonna be so fucking cringe, chat. I'm fully aware of how fucking cringe this is, but I also know you guys agree with me. That was fucking gaming, bro. That was fucking gaming right there, bro. I felt alive. For that, like 70 seconds, I felt fucking alive. You're the madness, but it sounded like you teleported to the wrong area deliberately. I didn't. Well, because I got hit. Some of the once I started getting teleported around, I stopped. I didn't teleport myself. I was just running from stuff because I didn't want to get myself deeper. You know? Yeah, that's what we live for. I didn't start teleporting until again later. A big part of it was just that I got hit. I got hit by the teleporting bolt. So then wherever my cursor was pointing, it was teleporting me in that direction. And that happened a few times in a row. And I just didn't react well enough. Do it a few 100 times, you might actually start surviving situations like that. Yeah. I mean, I did survive that one. Noita had one continuous main quest. You'd be the best game ever made, IMO. Weirdly, I feel like it not having a main quest is kind of integral, right? But I guess that's also a bit of a preference thing. I think, unfortunately, a lot of the things that make Noita great are also the very same things that are going to make it never be very successful. You know, and the devs knew that, and they did. With more than 4 HP. Yeah, I would have been annoyed at. I think I got lucky, though. Like, stuff like I got frozen and then hit with the tentacles, and I lived. I mean, I guess it's just, thankfully, I had enough health. I had enough health that I could tank that. But I was frozen, and I got fucking hit. Hey, Dark Fox, thanks for asking. Exclamation point cookie in the chat. Exclamation point cookie in the chat. And then if you'd like to see my Noita journey summed up, exclamation point progress. Mira was already all over it. Click that image there. That is a map of the game that I drew from memory. I have never looked at the wiki. All right. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. Here, let me tell you some big things real quick. Yes, please. Okay. 6 health. 1091. Try to go straight down. Take no damahe. We got nothing out of there, by the way. Left with nothing. Take this with us. You under the Crunch avatar state and cooked. Sometimes I need to die, Olmedo. Not always, but sometimes. You don't want none of this shit. Come on, my lady, my butterfly. You looked at that wand twice and not taking it while having an empty wand slot was hard to watch. Full panic mode? I know, Rocky. I should have taken it, but like, come on. What can I do? Come back here. I want to kill you with knowledge. Okay, or you could just blow yourself up. Chat, Steve's gonna be here. Ooh. Oh. Oh. I just don't even want to risk it, chat. I don't even want to risk it. If I lose the gold, I lose the gold. It's okay. Ooh. All right. Worst immunity, but it's immunity. You were the Allergy Gamers, holy. He's Steve Nation. Pollen is... Spoilers, Moonsand. Pollen is excellent anti-Steve tech. Pollen is excellent anti-Steve tech. Okay. Now. How are you like this? Yeah, orbit doesn't really affect it, so instead it just gets more damage. Number of lightning deaths is not 0. That's true, yeah. I'm taking the electric immunity, 100%. I feel like, you know what would be actually devastating? This. Right? The thing is, it's gonna hurt me too, unfortunately. That's the thing we need to... That's the catch. Energy Orbit Trigger, very expensive, but a great spell. And if I could go, like... You're the Orbit one. What if instead we go, like... Lightning may be the fastest I've ever died in Noita. It's good at killing. Right? On the next floor where we need long range. That's gonna hurt, right? We make it any better? Make it deliver one of these in the payload too? It's gonna be a lot more expensive if we do. Lucky those didn't hit me. That's sure gonna fucking hurt though. The only thing is it's also kind of not that long range. We also could take you out and we could go leave this like this. And then it just becomes a pollen wand when you're out of mana. Clay bra receivers. I have no idea what you're talking about, Beefy. I'm thinking about the WANs. Unfortunately, I'm thinking right now, chat. It's a problem for all of us. Scary? It is scary, yeah. I just feel like this is gonna be so good, you know? But we also could just go, like, take pollen out of it. Just do like this. Burns the mana so fast. But, like, that's gonna hurt really fucking bad. And they don't hurt me, right? No. Great damage. All right, we also now can actually go up and test our rain cloud thing if we wanted to, chat. Maybe we should? Right? Donkey Damahe, I agree. And shit dick's already pissed, so whatever. Let's go look at the wands they have available. Yeah, it's an opportunity, if ever, to test it. We're gonna go... I'm not gonna rush there right this instant, because I still want to be smart. Now he more pissed? Yeah, who cares? You do need... The unfortunate thing about that wand is I need to hit with it. I need to connect. Ooh, health. Let's just work our way straight over to the right. You've slightly aggravated the gods. Taking a cigar to the garden, I'll frolic in the grass and hunt frogs with a cat. Let's go. That sounds idyllic, Nutter. Are you by any chance a 17th century hag? Why, if I'd ever come back? Well, I hope you come back, buddy, but have fun in the garden. I wish I was a hag. Amy, are we past 60 minutes? We could be. I want to test the full Damahe here. Some freezing liquid there. That's scary. It wasn't that great. Well, it's time to roll running over you, right? Oh, shit. Let's go. Yeah, the range is a problem, chat. When it hits, the damage is great, baby. When it hits, the damage is great, but the range is a problem. We need, like, a speed up if this wand is to actually fuck. You know, if this wand wants any chance of impregnation, it's gotta fuck with, speed up. You are mid. You are mid. I do like to see a rock. Don't freeze me? Okay. Woo! Gotta be close to the right edge here. I feel it in my bones. Come on. Yes, sir! It's so excessive when it connects. All right, you're gonna show me some good spells here. You're gonna show me some good spells here, baby. I feel it. Wallumi Gaming always makes me smile. Hell yeah. It's a very safe way to play, and I'm trying to play safe. And for what it's worth, most of our... We have, once again, little by little, we're crawling more and more towards consistency. You know, like we were on a good run last time and we died, and now we're on another good run. Hey, what's up, Seruptic? Thanks for the hydrate, buddy. Amazing run? No, but like we got some good perks. We got some good ones. Also, you know what we could test here just for shits and giggles, chat? Just for good old shits and giggles? Is this treasure? One of my brethren ran away in order to escape a predicament. They felt their understanding this world was to be forbidden. They hid something here in this room, but I lacked the ability to truly see. We need Pa Soma for that. All right, down we go. This is going to take a minute, chat. So anyone got anything they want to talk about? We're going to dig for a second here. And yeah, honestly, as far as treasures go, I just think about mostly trying things. Just random items I got to just try throwing at that spot up here. Because bring the treasure here is very explicit. There's a specific, you know, spot in the game where that's written. 6, 7. You only had to eat beans or rice, both plain, for the rest of your life. Which do you choose? Plain? Probably rice. I don't know, I can't even recall the last time I had plain beans. I feel like beans are always in that, like, brownish red sauce. As opposed to, like, I've definitely eaten plenty of just plain white rice, and it's not great, but it's all right. You say rice, you hate beans? I like beans. I like baked beans, you know? But that's, like, in, like, gravy and shit or whatever. I don't even know what they put beans in, but it's, like, good-tasting stuff. Beans is protein. Yeah, it's bad. Yeah. I guess we're thinking about kidney beans are refried. Okay, so well, that's kind of... That's not plain. Right? Refried beans are not plain. Usually bean water and some bean paste, is it? That's all that's in there with beans? Yeah, I guess if we're talking nutrients, I mean, you'd probably die off either of them, right? I don't think you could survive off of just beans or just rice. You mean the tomato sauce? Yeah, I'm saying when a fucking hobo under a bridge cracks open a can of beans, I think there's stuff other than just beans in there. He pours out, like, bean soup into the pot and then eats that. You know? Yours actually, could you? The much gnarlier farts if you went beans? That's true, buddy. The magical fruit. Tomato sauce. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah. Bean would make you live longer than rice. Yeah. With enough farts, you could fly? I don't think so. You know how many balloons it takes to lift a human being off the ground? It's a ridiculous number. It's like the number of balloons that lifted the house and up. That's how many it takes to lift one person. Look at that perfect aim, chat. Right down onto it. Holy hand grenade out the wazoo. Good mana stats. Oh. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. All right, I kind of want both of you. Leave the Lumi for right now, because we have more Lumi at home. I want the telly. Meat stocks and other ingredients. You cook that vegetables like onion and stuff. Make a roux that you add your soaked beans, a little bean water that, and you have beans. Yeah, nice. But that's what I'm talking about. I feel like, for the spirit of the question, if Mira said plain, and if we're talking plain, I think plain beans should be beans without all that other crap. They should not be beans in the good tasty bean sauce. They should be just beans. Because if we're talking about beans and all the tasty bean stuff, then I should be able to say, you know, pork fried rice. Which totally changes the conversation. Really don't need glowing lance like ever. Maybe I will have to get Chinese food tonight. Probably shouldn't still. You're telling me a pork fried this rice? Beans don't come dry, my boy. They're always going to be in the bean water. Yeah, but bean water is not like tomato stuff with onions and whatever. Different. Changes it entirely. Yeah, anything fried rice. Fried rice is awesome. Yeah, we might have to get Chinese tonight. We shouldn't, though. I need to save the money. Rice comes dry. You can... I guess we're allowing water, Beefy. We're allowing water. Yeah, I gotta get the 500 mano charge that I left. But I wanted to just rip stuff off this, and I want to keep you. I don't want to keep you. So put the telly on here instead. Slippery slope. It is, yeah, and you know how it is. Like boiled rice or boiled beans? Yeah. Boiled rice or boiled beans. In that case, it's rice, right? It's easy rice. Now, we're going to take you off. That's the other thing I want to do. We don't need a bunch of dynamite at this point. We put the telly back on here. We keep you as well, because you are shuffle, but you have good stats. We plan on getting rid of you. Giant, massive spoilers. So if you read this message, you'll find that you go to the entrance cave and find a row of exactly 62 pixels and also a home here by the now way now. How you doing, Evil? Giant message mostly to scare the mods. I'm making pasta with red sauce and meatballs. What flavor is red, Squid? Beans have more variety, that's true. Slippery slope starts with adding water before you realize you're adding spices like some degen. Yeah, and if you start adding spices, then you're no longer thinking about your food as fuel, and then you're never going to get truly ripped, bro. And then you're never going to get truly ripped, bro. You have to think of your food as fuel and make it as untasty, as not tasty as possible. Having noms and chillin'? Hell yeah. I'm thinking about noms already. I'm hungry. Eee. You up, by the way? Are you good now? Peanuts are technically legumes. That's true, which is crazy because they got nut in the name. Literally, somebody nutted right into the word, and they're still not nuts. Zeta, if it was a wand. We want this back, our 500 charge instead of you. And now we make our ping pong wand. Teleporting kills the brickwork. Teleporting kills the brickwork, chat. All right. This Lumi wand. What's that? Yep. Very good. Can you hang with one more? Probably not. Nope. One more is too much. Okay, cool. That alone's very good, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but that alone is very good. What will this look like? Oh, it's shuffle. Yes, it's still shuffling around. It's actually pretty okay still. Truly random bullshit go. But I mean, like, it's pretty good random bullshit, Beefy. Right? Like, and it means I can dismantle my other attack wands. Keep you around as a backpack for right now. Go get random spell? Yes, now we're talking. All right, chat, let's go. Let's see what happens. Fire immunity, explosion immunity, and brain damage immunity for Holy Grenade Lumi, yeah. We're almost to the fabled Holy Grenade Lumi. This is when Telewand should be safe, but it's still gonna fucking kill me somehow. Ooh, chat, you know what's sick? You know what's sick that just came to me? Hey, thanks for the lurk, Darg. And thanks for the lurk, Deegan. Deegan, I'm sorry it's bothering you, buddy. I'm not trying to, I'm stuck between a rock. I don't know. I gotta think about that, I guess. But I'm sorry it's I'm bothering you, buddy. We'll see you later, Deegan. We'll see you in a bit. And I appreciate your honesty. Any discoveries made? Riddle solved? Science conducted? Not really. Just put it there. I don't remember, but I feel like you were here last Sunday. All right, there was the thing. Whoops, wrong spell. Shit. Don't spend those. Alright. Gotta save those, chat. Okay, there's the way in right there. What was I just thinking? Oh, we're in the science prep page. Yeah, I'm working on a couple of riddles. I have to block them. I'm genuinely surprised it bothers y'all that much. Just messages from one chatter. I will consider separately whether or not I should come down harder on that. I personally don't think it's that big of a deal, but I guess if it's bothered a lot of people, maybe it is. Yeah, we're gonna drop this. We're gonna drop this book because this tablet is the one that I can get the good experimental wand with, chat. This tablet's the one I can get the good experimental wand with because it's an emerald tablet, volume whatever. Or I actually, no, I gotta go down to Hisi base with it. I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm not gonna go down to Hisi base right now. That's too much effort. Now that I think about it. Nah, maybe later. We just don't have to go get the experimental wand right now. Okay. They're subbed. They were gifted a sub, Squid, to be fair. I appreciate the sub nonetheless. We could build something cool with programming. I'm past building cool wands. I built a cool wand last time and I died because of it. My cool wand fired kind of slow, so it couldn't kill Scott. So I'm off full wands permanently. I'm off cool wands. Open out this way. Thought you decided not to die anymore. I did, but Noita decided differently, man. Cool wands on the side, yeah. So cool wands on the table. Noita has made it clear that the only acceptable wand is a really fast machine gun wand. I don't even really need to do this. I just find we end up coming this way a lot, so it's kind of helpful. Just have an easy way up. Alright, take me up and out of here. It's funny seeing how some of the Loomies are making it far. I like the fire once wands. Well, then you would have just died to Scott, buddy. Sounds like somebody who hasn't used nuke enough. MS Paint in this world, it is what it is. I tried homing rock, JP. I tried homing rock, but he had his dig thing on. He had his dig thing on, so he annihilates the homing rock, JP. This was unlucky world, Jen, for this tunnel. Go this way. This is also a messy-ass Loomy for digging with, chat. This is not a clean highway maker. We are slopping it up all over the shop. This is most beautiful. Bill Ellis dresses as a baby and tries to be breastfed by Alex. Yeah. Peak content. Yeah, it's kind of fun looking. I've gotten to the point now where I kind of like to keep my world, at least not my default world, clean, you know? Not all fucked up, and that's pretty significantly fucked up. Or we're going this way. That's pretty significantly fucked up. I would say that's verifiably jacked, bro. Hold on, let me take a hit here. We've been going for too long. I have to end the episode. Remember, Dykes didn't use homing nuke. I gotta end the episode, chat. Let's do this rain cloud thing, and this will be the very end. Production equals clean, purified by the cleansing fires of lots of nukes. Good sleep special, that's right. Oh, the fog is gone. You're right. Not sure if you actually made any wands in the same vein as what I tend to go for, though it might be a downgrade as I've killed myself with it a few times. Yeah, I don't know. I have, at this point, I have not made all of the cool wands you can make in Noita, of course. Mito, I'm not going to get Nala just because you keep trying to tell me to get it. You got to learn that that's how I work. I read it the first time and ignored it. Sending it again is going to make me resent it and not do it. I'll get Nala way too late now and die because of it. But I feel like I've made my fair share of the different classic wand archetypes. Not some of the ones that I'm sure there's like ones like you guys were talking about with like engines and stuff, you know, that I haven't done. But did it change strategies? Go get Nala. Mito, I appreciate your dedication to... Oh, no, no, no. All right, hold on. Did I kill it? Please tell me I didn't break it. Bone wall. That's why I stopped telling you to get good. I knew you wouldn't, despite me. Try to get one into the eyeball. Might be a legitimate speech impediment. Cookie on whether you killed it. Mods, what do you think? Mira, what do you think? I accidentally loomied it once. That might have killed it. All Gucci? All right, go ahead, rather ancient. You did not kill it. Okay. This is something. It gets trapped in there. I'm kind of convinced that I want to try filling this up. I'm kind of convinced that I want to try filling it up, chat. Fuck it, we're going to go extra long on this episode. We're going to go extra long on this episode. Let me go back and I'm going to get a spell refresher. I think I still have a spell refresher in HM1. I hope. I really hope. We have Telly. What am I doing? 10-hour long episode. Yeah, Bob. All right, now where was our janky ass hole into the ground around here somewhere? Should we just make a better one? Fill all the holes? Hell yeah, up top, brother. Oh, hey. Where'd you come from, little guy? Emerald Tablet Volume 1. Oh, that's the one from... Is that the one from up top? Is that the one from up top? It fell down here long ago in the early beginning times? Like up on the Cloud Island? Is that where Volume 1 goes? Yeah, that's crazy. We thought it was gone forever, but we were wrong. All right. Sir, spell refresher. All right, we got our rain clouds back. Go, baby. I'm determined. We're trying this shit out, chat. What's happening with rain cloud? We have the situation. Woo. Yeah, how's it to get down there? Yeah, I don't know. It must have like the chunk was unloaded or something and it went through what should have been solid ground. Really unfortunate if you couldn't escape your speech impediment by typing stuff out, it would still show up. That would be crazy. That's like a Black Mirror premise. So it just fundamentally doesn't make sense. I've invented down warping. Yep, just like I invented the concept of digging in Noita and crowned it gophering. No one else dug in Noita before I came to the game, chat. Everyone was like, wow, I guess all that gold's supposed to stay in the walls. Then I came and I looked at things a little bit differently. You know, what can I say? All right. Alexia, can affect your speech too. I should know. I constantly swap letters and words. That's fair. That's fair, I guess. No one had seen Parallel Worlds before. True. PC Noita was slower before Crunch. Before Crunch. Why they're called Crunch Worlds, yeah. Yeah, my influence in the world is massive. Think of all the products that have the word crunch in it. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Captain Crunch. There's like new, like Cheez-Its Crunches. There's like Crunch. There's lots of Crunch stuff. You know? Crunch is a candy, just in and of itself. Crunchy Roll, yep, that's me. Crunch, unfortunately, Crunch Hours. That's me too, not proud of that one. Yeah, people not seeing their families because their game dev company got a crunch. They're not all hits, yeah, and they're not all hits. Crunch Berries, named after my poop stains? Yes. Even my poop stains are legendary. Damn poop stains. Crunch Wrap Supreme. Toxic Sludge Potion. Crunch Wrap Supremes are alright. They're honestly not that great for how much they're like the thing. They're not that great. Yeah, might not all have a positive influence, but it's an influence. Absolutely. That's what I'm kind of saying, you know? To have achieved anything. By playing, you know, 200 hours of Vampire Survivors on Twitch.tv. It's pretty good, man. The Big Crunch the theory, too, which is like the worst thing that could happen. So balanced. That's true, right? It's like the opposite of the Big Bang. The Big Crunch is when it like all contracts and we all die. Trip Supreme Toxic Potion. You're not wrong, but they're tasty. I like Taco Bell, don't get me wrong. Leah Nutter gifted 50 bucks and encouraged to spend it on Chinese tonight, so we might have to get Chinese. I'm kind of hoping for the Big Crunch TVH. How is Taco Bell diarrhea situation right now? That's true, actually. I don't know. I've seen a bunch of headlines about it and then ignored them because I just don't eat lettuce. Make a sick TikTok of it. Not Taco Bell, but Taylor Farms. Are they the ones who's like, they supply all the fast food places though, right? Just nothing in... Oh, I came in from the other side. Taco Bell deserves better. Once again, I like Taco Bell. My only complaint with Taco Bell is much more of a personal preference one, where I feel like they always sauce things up too much. Like, you bite into a burrito and, like, sauce is, like, squirting out into your mouth. And it's like, I want some sauce in there, but I want the sauce to be, like, contained. I like a particular amount of sauce. It calls the Big Crunch, yee, for the numbers. How was the tick that gives you vegetarian virus situation? I don't know, probably not good. Tick stuff is scary, too, because I've, like, picked several ticks off of myself recently. Like, whenever I do yard work, there's like a 40% chance I have a tick after it. Is this worth our time? Nah. Too much sauce is just as wrong as too little sauce? I kind of agree. And I think that a lot of places just overshoot their sauces, which I think then makes me realize that I probably just like less sauce than the average person. Crunch, I'd check you for ticks. Thank you, Wash. Usually I ask Leah, but next time I'll fly down to Louisiana and come see you. Right, those ticks are in Texas. Nice. I love hearing when dangerous bugs aren't where I live. Nice. Also, they give you pho or God tier. I've never had pho. I've had, honestly, I'm very uncultured when it comes to food, and I should be better about it. I like, you know, I should try pho. I've only had hot pot once in my life. It was good. There's like a, you know, like a Caribbean soul food place in town that Leah and I should try. Got cold duck soup. Fire, is it? Guinea fowl, they get rid of ticks. I would get a fucking guinea fowl if I could, but I feel like I can't. They don't sell those at Petco, do they? There was a pizza place here that would put a pitcher of tomato sauce on the table. You could slather everything in it or drink it if you want. That's actually kind of sick. Leave the marinade out of this. I know, sister. It's expected, but that's what I was saying. I know that's like typical me. I can tell you, by the way. I'm just enjoying talking to you guys so much. Guinea fowl is way too cool to say. You mean just like it just sounds cool, like guinea fowl? It kind of does. Okay, we're back. We're back, baby. Try to get it all in that eye busy. It don't make it easy, chat, to get it in there. I wonder if I didn't kill it, could I maybe dig in a little bit to make it easier to fill the eyeball? Well, I don't want to poke a hole in it. It has to be contained. But, like, I genuinely don't think 10 of them are going to fill it. That long-distance cast from last run, yeah. I could Lumi it, but then I'm going to cut through. And I don't want to cut through this. I want to keep this contained. Because right now, I don't think any water is getting out. Hard to get water in, but none's getting out at least. Typically calls it a bone wall. Cut from the top, then steam's going to get out. I don't want the steam to get out, because the steam is eventually falling back down. Could you upwarp it from below? I did think about that. Our digging is so risky, though. That's the thing. And it does look like we're losing water here. Like, theoretically, this should be a controlled system, but it looks like it's not. We have leakage through the bone. I just did it, chat. I just poked a hole in it. Keeps falling back down fast, slower than it's evaporating. Yeah, I just poked a hole in it. Fuck it. Hopefully that doesn't kill my chances. Actually, look, I didn't. There's actually a little break there. Right from where I fried it, there's a few pixels. Oh! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Let's go, baby. I guess you don't need to keep filling it. You don't need to keep filling it. Something said a portal appeared. I don't know where, but a portal appeared. Right there. Chat, actual backseat question. Actual backseat question. Was it filling the eye that I had to do? Or did I satisfy some other condition? Yes. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Are we at the lake? Is this going to be the sheep statue with the deer? Yeah. But it's not deer, it's ducks this time. Yeah, and the Burning Man. The Wicker Man. Follow-up question. Oh, there's the deer. Follow-up question. Are we still in this world or are we now in a parallel world? Can you fuck it? Leah. Same. Yeah, I was gonna find out myself, but good to know. So that one's... Just slow enough to see a reaction. Oh no, Night Penguin. So that one's just like a move around the map portal then. You hear that like little bit of music? Yep. Okay. Not the most exciting, really. I'm very happy to have figured it out. I'm very happy to have figured it out. Don't get me wrong, chat. Very OP if that would be a parallel world. That's true. Sort of. It would also fuck you if you ended up there early and had no digging and you're in a world with just bosses everywhere. Told you one skull is a puzzle, but it's nothing to worry about. Yeah. Yeah, I can grab the experimental wand while I'm here. Related mod semi-spoiler, not in the base game. Sure, go ahead, JP. I trust you. If it's something not to do with the base game, then sure. I am Winning Bird. This run's actually pretty good. Make that a boss if you don't realize that. It's very surprising. That's funny. Should I, though? The one thing about the experimental wand, chat, yes, it's nice. Yes, it's nice to get an experimental wand, but... I could just come back later and get the better experimental wand instead. I guess I still want to test if you can eventually get both. Lose rain cloud. The note still there, by the way? Take it. I want to see if this is treasure. I want to see if this is treasure, chat. Oh, and we can also get Paha Silma while we're out here. I know, I missed Rainbow. That's what I was going for, but I got Invisible instead. And I just didn't want to risk getting hit. I didn't want to risk getting hit. But I want to test if this book counts as treasure. I don't really think it will. But the riddle that we got earlier was like, you know... Consider more things as treasure. Okay. Let's do that. Really? Really? You gonna fuck me like this? Experimental does have rainbow, by the way. I think the experimental usually comes with a rainbow and an invisible. I guess we could get some music notes while we're here, too. And then we should maybe end the episode before going back down into the nethers of the world. I don't think I give a shit about Tanner Kiwi at this point. Oh, wait, that's an Essence Eater. I'm the dumbest boy of all. The portal's yet another example of me believing that there is more to it that isn't known. That's fair, yeah. There's a lot of that in Noita, right? There's plenty of stuff that people haven't figured out. That I'm gonna figure out, like the cauldron. People have been like, you're progressing through Noita slowly? Yeah, that's because you were all playing normal any percent, and I'm playing cauldron percent. And you don't know what that fucking takes. In fact, you know what it takes, and you just don't have it. Don't you have Damahe for the notes? I do. That's why I said I was gonna get him, Mito. That's why I said I was gonna get him. A great recent video lists all remaining unknowns in Noita. Nice. Actually pretty efficient Lumi for this kind because of the randomness and the horizontal path. I can kind of like, you know, do this. We could also test if polymorphine... Sorry, not polymorphine. We can test if all of these things are treasure. Check. Look at Ogo back in his bed. He loves that bed. That's like the cat tree. That's like the cat tree. I, maybe one day. What are you guys telling me? Maybe one day. Is there something I should be doing there that's not for you? Okay. A bowl of eyeballs. Oops, all eyeballs. What is a cauldron if simply not a vessel for milk that within the Otis will float? That's true. What are things in this world that none of us comprehend? Women? Fury Forge video about the unknowns actually touches on the unknown unknowns. The guy's delved deeper than probably anyone into the details now. Been an hour since the pred yet? Yeah, we paid believers. You know where to get porridge? We had a horse named Porridge in one of my recent D&D campaigns. Cute name for a horse. Yeah, this one's end of episode for this prediction, and it's already up. It's been up for a while. We're gonna be wrapping in a minute, though. Believers are probably getting paid unless I get, like, owned by, like, the green guys over here, maybe? Which is possible. Never say never, I guess, you know? Eternal episode of Turtle Bread. Miss One Frame Lumi. One Frame Lumi where you literally just melt the stage like butter. So nice. Take some more notes at random. We full up now. Grab one more. Give me a motherfucking G. All right. Now take me up and out of here. Come on. This is the last print is gone, huh? Yeah, that's probably just Twitch being jank, Night Penguin. Guys, I'm about to solve the cauldron. I feel like it's crazy to me that people wouldn't be able to solve anything at this point. Because for, like, a video game, I feel like people have all the, like, source code to Noita and shit, right? Haven't they been able to just, like, look through the code and be like, oh, that's what it is? You know? Asymmetric encryption. Okay, I gotcha. Pre-encrypted. All right. Interesting. Gotcha. So yeah, they hid them. They knew that people would data mine and hid them even deeper. Final Noita update is already polished and sitting on a server waiting for the community to solve all the final puzzles. There is still a live server? Maybe. Those cauldron maybe just aren't finished. Hidden like Finnish snipers in the snow, Mirabu. The Finnish sniper. Alright, let's try some things here. Yes, sir! Your curiosity is rewarded. That was just money. Have we done that before? No, come back! No! Shit! Shit. Where is it? Where is it? Yes, sir. Minuscule amount of gold. It was a little amount of gold. I did it with tablet, and did I get gold? Yes, actual answer. Did I do that with a tablet before and get gold? Yeah. Yeah, okay. It was a long time ago, I feel like, in my defense. Subscript treasure, yeah. Well, I was saying before, I wanted to try things, Wash, because treasure is vague in this game. That's obviously an intentionally vague word here. Oops. That was so much damage. Okay, Paha Silma is not treasure, I don't think. Might need to touch the brickwork, though. But the little books were treasure. For just like a little teeny amount of gold. That is not treasure. Okay, thoroughly tested. Thoroughly tested. The whole thing's still glowing, so I think the magic's active and whatever. Okay. That's done then. Do I want to do anything else now that I'm up here? No. I think we can probably just end the episode, right? And then we'll go craft some wands. We could go get Nala. Let's make a strong wand first. Ooh, hey, you. How much gold does it give exactly? I can go, if I want to do the other thing later, chat, we can get the emerald tablet out of fucking Squidward's room or whatever. Like 100. Like 100. Not bad. It's a way to make money, you know, peacefully. Take me down. Let's go, let's get to the Holy Mountain, and then we'll wrap the episode there, chat. Well, we have some curiosity rewarded, but I bet there's other better treasures, right? Gotta be. There simply must be. We'll save the crafting for next time. Let's go ahead and end that episode there, chat. We didn't hit as many concrete, solid points as we did, as I might have wanted to, but, now we are at a point where we could maybe test that other riddle again. And you know what? We did the treasure curiosity thing, and we figured out the skull. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? That's not even bad. Does that very line you just said, make you think of what else you could do with that? No. What line did I say? What line did I say? Tell me. I don't even remember what line I said. But yeah, we'll look at the riddles more. Yeah, I want to see other treasures up there. See what other treasures. Said what line did I say? Tell me. God fucking. Your treasure was the treasure we made along the way? I guess that's another way to make gold peacefully. Oh. Make you think of what else you could do with that? Are you saying if I take a pacifist's reward up there, like if I pacifist clear a level, you get a treasure at the end? Maybe it has something to do with that? Like you can bring that up there? I don't know. We're going to pause for right now. Let's take 10 minutes. We're going to end that episode there. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. If you did and you're watching on Twitch, hit that follow button. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you!